Hola clase. In this video we're going to see a practical example or an exercise on how to use the elimination method. So we've already gone through how we're going to attack one of them. Now we're going to actually see it in action. Remember my objective. I want to eliminate variables as I go because I can only solve when I've got one equation with one variable. So if I'm going to decide on elimination, I can choose which one I start attacking. So for example, let's imagine that we're going to go x first, we're going to eliminate, then the y, and then we will solve the set and work backwards. Okay. Now, first step, I need to adjust the coefficients. When I've got a system with a lot of equations, so I can keep track on what I'm doing, generally we label them, okay? We start at 1 and keep on giving them values. Remember? This is a system of equations, so I want the solution for all of them at the same time. Okay, let's say that I want to eliminate the x, so I need to combine these two first. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to think which value do I have to put in here, so when I add them, that cancels. So the second, I'm going to leave it alone, and I generally would use the one with the smallest coefficient because it's easier to multiply up than to divide down. Okay? Doesn't matter, the important thing is that they match at the end. So this one, we're leaving it as it is. And what do I have to do to the first one? Well, I have to multiply times minus 3. And remember, I cannot just multiply the x, I multiply everything. So x times minus 3 minus 3x, y times minus 3 minus 3y, minus 3 times 2z minus 6z, minus 3 times 6 minus 18. And of course this will look nice and tidy. But then what I'm going to do, I'm going to subtract them. Well, actually, I'm going to add them because I already put the minus there. Okay, if I add these two, now the x cancel, which is a good thing. Remember, I'm doing all this so one of it cancels. And then minus 3 plus 2y, it's a minus y. Minus 6 plus 4 is a minus 2z. Minus 18 plus 9, because I'm adding, it's a minus 9. Okay, I've got one equation here, but again, I cannot solve yet, I've got two variables. So now I need to do the same with generally the first one and the last one, because these two, I'm not going to gain anything, I'm not going to adjust coefficients very easily, but from here, if I just multiply times 2, I will have opposites. So again, I indicate what I'm doing. I'm leaving the third alone, it's this one here, and then I'm going to combine it with that one. But for me to have coefficients, and I want to eliminate the same, if I eliminate x here, I need to eliminate x there, I'm going to have to multiply times 2. So 2 times all of that. That's what I am circling, so we don't think it's a 2 times 1. In the books, sometimes you see the circles, sometimes you just see them in brackets, okay? Exactly the same. If you see something like this, it's the same. 2 times the equation 1. Okay, 3, we're leaving it alone, so I'm just copying it, minus 2x, I'm going to erase this. Well, imagine that got erased. Minus 6 plus 3, and this one I'm going to multiply times 2. Remember, I have to multiply all of the equation. So 2 times x plus 2 times y, I'm just multiplying, plus 4 times z equals 6 times 2, 12. And now again, I've got same coefficient with different sign. If I add them, they will cancel. So I begin adding. 2 minus 2 is 0, which again is good. I want to eliminate the same one. Plus 2, plus 3, plus 5y's, plus 4 minus 6 minus 2z, 12 plus 3, 15. Now I've got these two equations which I can label 4 and 5, and if I join them together, what I've got is a system of 2 by 2. Let's put them here so we see. Minus 2z equal minus 9 plus 5y minus 2z equals plus 15. Now, I want to eliminate another variable. I could follow the original plan, the system, and go for the y's, but in this case, I've got something here with already the same coefficients. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract them together instead of adding them, so I'm switching everything. Okay, that's going to eliminate that and leave me with one variable. Still fine, remember it doesn't matter the order in which I solve them, important thing is I solve all the three. So minus 1, remember there is a 1 there, not that I write it, minus 1 minus plus 5 minus 6y minus 2 minus minus 2, that's the same as minus 2 plus 2, that's a 0 and cancels, which is good, minus 9 minus 15, that's minus 24. And now I've got, if I tidy it here, one equation with one variable, so I can very easily solve because this is a linear. Minus 6 passes dividing here, if you need to write it just so you see it, and then minus 24 divided by minus 6 plus 4. Very good, got the first one. Now I need to work backwards, so I need to pick one of them, of these ones, the ones without the x, only one extra variable to solve. I could go from any of them, but why would I go for the one that has a 5? Let's go for the easy one. So then we go, okay, minus y minus 2z equals minus 9. Again, if you need, write it. We're going to change that, so what I've got is a minus 4, because I've got a sign there, minus 2z equals minus 9. Same deal, one equation, one variable, I can solve. So this minus 4 is going to pass adding, that's going to be a minus 5, and this minus 2 is going to pass dividing, it's going to be a over minus 2. Let's write it here in case you need to see it. All of that minus 2, well, minus 5 over minus 2, that is positive 2.5. And again, if it gives me decimals, still fine. If I know my numbers are correct, decimals are still numbers. Now I've got the y here, the x here, the z here, excuse me. I could go to any of these three and solve for the x. Same deal as here. I pick the one with the lowest coefficient. Let's do the same there. Let's pick that one because it doesn't have anything next to the x. Okay, from there, and I'm going to go here because I don't know if I'm out of frame. What do we have? X plus y plus 2z equals 6. But now I know that the y equals 4 and the z equals 2.5. So I can substitute them there, no problem. Okay, what am I left with? X plus 4, let's write it all, plus 2 times 2.5, that's a 5, equals 6. Well, minus 4, it will pass to the other side, minus 5, it will pass to the other side, x equals 6 minus 4 minus 5, how much is that? Minus 3. Okay, I've got all three of them. Last step, tidy it all. So you will do it here, I'm going to do it there. So what's my solution? It doesn't matter the order I found them. Generally, because I am tidying up, I will just give them in this order. Okay, x minus 3. Y, I go search plus 4, set 2.5. That's my solution, so I make it easy to find. Done. This is the point where all these three planes intersect. This is the point where all of them are true at the same time. Thanks for watching.